Welcome back, YouTube. So this, I think, will be the third part in Frostpunk. This is actually the third part. Well, still the same play session for me. I'm going to breaking it up into 30-40 minute chunks for YouTube. So once again, this should probably be taking over the time slot I was doing Path of Exile in. By the time this video goes out, Frostpunk 2 will probably be out. We'll see if I start playing Frostpunk 2 when that comes out. I don't know if I'll have time that Friday. Well, I probably won't have time that Friday. It's whether or not I have time this upcoming weekend. New automaton has been... Okay, apparently I had the engineers working on making automaton. Yeah, we'll let the engineer work on his automaton. Oh, they're doing research on automaton, not building automaton. I was worried for a moment. People in houses, which is making them be more hopeful.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
What do we want to do immediately on tier 3? Did do wall drill, but we got plenty of wood at the moment. We don't need the heat. Don't need the steam hub range. You know what? We have the resources. Go into difference engine. We're gonna go straight into tier 4. I'm probably gonna start trying to make the leap to houses. So we're gonna start moving our guys out of tents into houses, so we can focus more on efficiently warming our guys instead of trying to warm lots and lots of tents. I don't know why we have so many hungry people. Like, we have a food surplus, so it's presumably they're... Oh, maybe there's just a giant line. Oh, there's a giant line for the cookhouse. So they're just taking their time getting to the cookhouse. Okay. So right now, our bottleneck and a lot of improvements is actually iron. Oh, right, so I can send guards to secure the streets, order guards to strike back, or... I don't want to escalate this. Send guards to secure the streets, if we can. Because we're trying to get hope up. And I don't need to reduce discontent. Wonder if the captain really has a plan. Yes, the captain has a plan. It may just not be very effective at making you guys currently particularly happy. Okay, so if I want to set up a medical pavilion, I need to set up another steam hub.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Making some resource depots so we can start stockpiling things like coal and food while we've got them in surplus. Actually, hold that thought for a moment. We want that steel for doing our tech, probably. Do you cost steel? You do cost steel. Is there anything else we want on tier 4 before we go for the houses? Farmers are faster. Tempting. I think we're fine with the food. Easy. We don't need right away because we got a glut of coal as it is. Could do additional scouts. Could do the advanced steelworks. But yeah, looks like we go for the houses. So we're gonna spend that 10 steel. And then actually that leaves us with what we need for the resource depots. So we can still do the resource depots. And it immediately complains we're out of steel, but that's fine. So you will be coal, you will be food. We'll set you up as wood. We probably have enough coal so that we can let the automaton not work at the thumper for a bit. I gave him the thing, but it didn't immediately take it. Oh, well, we'll find out in a moment. Actually did anything. Negative. And we have the, well, we should have the engineers. That's the question, if they're actually not sick. So we're gonna go bunkhouse, house redesign to make the houses cheaper, so that we're not feeling extreme pain over the shortage of... There's no patience, so let's take them from you. Over the shortage of iron and trying to upgrade them all. Well, let's see, do we have any patients here? We have no patients here either, so we can take you off. Any patients here? Nope. So in theory, it looks like they're all in, all moving to the new higher efficiency infirmaries. Still costs the same for extra ration, so it'll mean we'll also be able to heal them more efficiently when using food. Okay, so Tesla City is one of the locations that can kill your scouts, so I'm going to make sure the scouts are empty when they go there. It is going to be the one risk that I take that is not people-for-people trades. Just because steam cores are that useful. Oh, that was the Book of Laws coming up again. Purpose. We'll send out our patrols. And distribute food to the sick people to try to get them better quicker. I think we should raise the temperature and preemption for the temperature going down. London are still annoyingly gaining more people. We've got 9 days to get them all to want to stay.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
A bunch of children inbound, which should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and these medical busts I'm not using, I'm gonna disassemble them for space to build more tents, build more housing. Once the house upgrade, we'll do house redesign, and then we'll start upgrading our houses en masse. Okay, now we're going to send these guys to Tussle City, and we'll take the risk on whether our scouts come back. We may need to send out another batch of scouts. Yeah, we're not worried about discontent dropping. So either way, so we can only take the last option. We don't have the steam core, so we got to pick one of the first two options. We can either not give him the steam core and get 5% speed buff, or we can give him the steam core and he'll invent something really exciting. If memory serves, I believe it's automation of the infirmaries. Not that we need him to automate the infirmaries, but that's what he's going to do. So there's our house redesign. Yeah, let's go Flying Hunter gear so we get more food. And then in the meantime, we can start spending the steel we've been judiciously gathering, doing rapid upgrades. And hopefully all the free workers very rapidly build that, because we've got a lot of people probably unhappy because they no longer have a house. Still getting more followers. And we're still going to build more houses. Well, still upgrade more houses. So if anything, the houses are probably warmer than we need them. But right now we're sort of... Oh, because you have an insulation upgrade. Right now we're running the heat as high as we are, primarily for the gathering posts. And we might actually be having the heat too hot, but that should suppress the number of sick people anyway, so I think that's fine. More purpose. I do want to do prisons, propaganda. I'm going to do propaganda. We may be bending to the truth in the near future. Oh, I need steel for the propaganda center. That'll be fine. Only a matter of time. Alright, so now we have the steel for the propaganda center, so we'll set it up. We'll be nice and give them a nice warm place to spread the words from. Do we want to heat the workshops? If they get any colder, we'll want to heat the workshops. Alright, so that allows us to send out one more batch of scouts, which we will do. We got scouts going there. I think the next bunch of exploration is all going to be over by Tesla City, so I'm going to send these out to the Dreadnought Landing. or hopefully when the good or ill event for Tesla happens. Not that I'm actually all that worried about getting the food back. They can have it, but yeah, I'll take the quest to build a prison. That was the next thing I was going to build anyway, so. Okay, and we should actually... Yeah, we actually got people to leave the Londoners. We've got 7 more days to get rid of the... get the last 70 people to leave. And now for the moment of truth. We will risk exploring Tesla City. As soon as our scouts entered the city, we lost contact with them. There's no telling what happened, but we presume they're all dead. So that was the bad possible result. So we lost the scouts, but in exchange, we've gained the ability to recover steam cores from Tesla City. So that is a shame. We lost the first 5 people are dead. And because of how they died, we don't even need to build a graveyard for them because we don't know where their corpses are. Apparently no one worries about the poor missing corpses. I'm going to want to build that outpost, and we do want to keep the researchers going, so let's do faster outpost team. Tech, outpost depot. We do have multiple places for outposts, so I will make use of all of them. We'll do that one first. Like so. And can I do... take steel, so I need to wait for more steel to come in. And then we do the second one. That's not what I wanted. Go on. We do the second outpost right there. Okay, that'll work. So I think that was, it popped up an event related to our watchdogs doing their things. I think in the scenario, if you didn't have the guard post built at that point, it actually gives you a negative event. That's basically what that was sort of offhandedly telling us. Outpost team. So we'll send the outpost team to start extracting steam cores. Haven't found the iron source yet. So this is the wood, that's the coal. I know the fishing village is food. I think there's a steel mine out there, but I haven't found it yet in this playthrough, and I forgot exactly where it is when we find it. Army checklists for fasty healing? Maybe. No, we'll go generator efficiency, save on fuel. Make our hard workers work a little less hard.
It's time for rest.
Oh, doubly so, because we've got don't have any sick people. Yeah, leave the village intact. We may want to exploit it later. You go to the restore station. You go to the ice core. Do we have an automaton just standing around doing nothing? We do. What do I want my automaton to do? You know, we have a bottleneck that is called steel. So go mine the steel. Well, theft. Send out the guard. Waiting for 4 hours for the prison. Send another outpost team for the moment, because I don't have an iron source. We're going to send you to go to the fishing village and generate food. Oop. Someone died. So I suppose I, not memorizing all the events, have just sent a guardsman to their death. We can accept the discontent instead of losing another person. So we lost a person. I need to build the prison, so we're not going to be able to bury that guy right away. Hope is still high enough that people are abandoning the Londoners, which is what we need for the main quest line. Oh, and that's the last stuff down there for the moment. Okay, so get back to the city then. That's the law, so we can go ahead and pick up the prison.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Research station. See some smoke. I don't know if... I know one of the events out there is you go talk to them, and they may kill you. So we've got steam cores on that guy. We'd like the steam cores to come home. So we'll not have them. We'll have them bring the steam cores home before taking that risk. That's the generator efficiency. We need to pick up. Well, we probably don't need to pick anything up. We've been pretty efficient with research. But what should we pick up? Let's pick up cookhouse installation, so I don't need to worry about the cookhouse as much being too cold. It's been surprisingly warm the early game in this campaign. But I say that, and I think it's about to get significantly colder. So maybe I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. Yeah, we got plenty of discontent space. Let him complain. Let him whine. Do I want to stop the other wall drill? No, we're not going to rush to it. If memory serves, I want to finish upgrading my houses. Cookhouse. We'll do a firmly checklist because I'll save work time in theory.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
We'll let him speak. Nothing there. We'll send you to a place where people might be. Obviously we do have a corpse out there, so as soon as the next lock comes... Oh, I need to actually assign people to the prison. As soon as the next lock comes, we will need to... build the snow pit. The end of thievery. Okay. In theory, you shouldn't have any more thievery going forward, which is what that's saying. And the Londoners should very rapidly change coat. Come over to our side. Now that we got the hope really high. So the question is, did we get it high enough quick enough to get it to go away by the time limit when they leave? So the question is, will any of them actually leave? Is what we're now questioning.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
So yeah, we'll talk to them. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing like small talk. So we've got 35 of them. Coming home with 35 of them. And we got the spare guy who can go out and explore the stone ship. So I suppose with 35 of them coming in, I need to build more houses. Do we have any space we can sneak in here? So we get one in there. Could squeeze one in there. And then we'll probably replace these milk posts with houses. Yeah, let's grab the generator power. Because it's about to go down 2 degrees, and being able to raise it 1 degree to counteract it dropping 2 degrees will probably be good. Not that our housing center needs it, it's more the work sites that probably appreciate that. So we haven't done anything like gathering post insulation yet. Generator power, which immediately reminds me, don't have it go up to power immediately. We don't need that extra power right now. Let's do steam hum range and then steam hood efficiency in case we need to build more housing.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Well, we've had people dying, so I've been trying to avoid people dying. But in going the path I've gone, I've had more people die than the alternative path I was thinking of doing that I knew would have 1 person die. Oh, and at this point I know there's 2 corpses, so we need to figure out a way to bury them. We're gonna go corpse disposal so we can do organ transplant.
A new law has passed. Come, lads. We must work harder.
So I've just made all these bigger. I'll leave the housing radius bigger on the ones that are going to do houses. For my work centers, I'm going to put it back down to base size. So been established, which means the discontent for leaving the bodies out in the streets goes away. 35 workers arrive. Not that we need workers at the moment, but they arrived. Food stockpile's full. Cooked food stockpile's pretty much full. Probably at the point where I just need to stockpile more supplies for the coming spoilers. So we do what? So that'll do iron, Probably want to do another food. Want to do... Oops. I want to do another coal. We'll start with something like that. See how that works. Steam efficiency, so that'll save us more coal. Do heater efficiency, which reminds me I need to turn building insulation. Did I do something that warms these up that I didn't remember? Must have. Oh no, that one's in the heat zone. That one's clipping this heat zone over here. So these two, now that I haven't, because I upgraded the range on that one, right? These two I should turn on the heaters so that they stay warm when the temperature drops. So you will be steel. We want more coal. Want more raw food. Want more food. Want more coal. Book of Laws, into purpose. At this point, I don't think I need to go any farther down the tree. Question is, do we want the agitator? We'll build the foreman. We might build the agitator afterwards. Or get the foreman. So we'll do a patrol. Do I build the agitator? No, apparently you just get a bonus for doing that. Okay. Oh, I have to go around and poke all the buttons. I want the workplace efficiency bonus. Oh dear. Yeah, just remove the rating. We don't need to injure anyone. More people abandoning the Londoners. Lock a bunch of the Londoners up so they can't leave. Now they're all going to roll call, so I can't push the button.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So it's getting colder, but that should be fine. We prepared for that. Oh. Part of the preparation for that was remembering to turn the temperature up. So we're going to turn the temperature up. So that our gathering pots aren't too cold. So that's probably the next research we do. We should probably do an exploration, no, resources. Do the gathering post installation. So our thumping crew does not get cold. Oops. No. Keep that going. At least until we find the metal one, if there is a metal one. No, and we just found it, so actually you will disband it, but I was getting ahead of myself. You can go to the abandoned sawmill. The food one, dismantle. We're going to send you to the Icebound Dreadnought. So you can go make us some steel. Yep, we got a nice, currently productive city. Here's the gathering post installation. We'll upgrade it again. They did arrive, so there we get steel production.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
And there's the next law. We'll go ahead and grab the agitator. This might literally be the last law we pass.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Does it affect those? No. Does it affect those? No. We do need to build 3 of them. Doesn't affect the farmeries, so we'll put next to the farmeries, and doesn't affect the iron mines, so we'll put next to the iron mines. I may start setting up the coal mines. That might be what I set up next. As those who've probably played harder difficulties are probably recognizing, I'm not that constrained. I'm playing on the default difficulty, not the hardest difficulty. So yeah, I think we'll move. Oh, I need to research them first. You need to research the coal mines before you can build the coal mines. That makes sense. Oh, I suppose that's something I can also do. Do the coal mines cost steam cores? Yes. Okay. Well, I'll probably still do that. I'm contemplating how I'm going to extract from the mines. I'm going to have them make 3 more automaton. And I hope those automaton work in the upcoming coal mines. Getting close insulation. I'm going to go coal mining, so we're going to do coal mining. There's an automaton, which we don't actually have a job for until coal mines are built. No, tell the truth. Apparently, because I went a little too deep into order, my order is causing 7 people died. Oof. Thought it was 1 person dying. Okay, where I was assuming that we're gonna have a low casualty count game, and apparently I'm wrong. Apparently, I've already lost 9 people in the city. So not even the random chances out in the wilderness. So I've officially lost more people in the city than outside the city. Because I've lost 5 people outside and I've lost 9 now, I think, in the city. We can check when I'm back into town. So we go check the pit. I know, well, it just said we lost 7, so maybe it never got around to recovering those corpses. So I think prior to the discovery of the storm, I think we're getting pretty close to the limitations on the exploration. And checking the time, this is probably a good time for another stop. I'll probably go ahead and stop it after the city warms up. It's going to warm up 2 steps. Before I only raised the generator by 1 step, so I'm only going to drop the generator by 1 step when it warms up. But we're going to have it warm up, and that's why I'm going to take the video break. So if you're catching this on YouTube, I'm gonna try to have one of these out a day. Presumably there'll be some more coming up because we haven't finished yet. So if you're on YouTube, catch you later. If you're on Twitch, after the video stops and restarts, I'll continue going for probably one more play session before I take a break for the night.